Welcome back to Truth Bomber TV. We're talking about spiritual tests today and the battle between good versus evil here. So, there's so much going on with the coronavirus where the tyranny is just so prevalent, and there's so many ways that are providing really great examples for how good versus evil is working and the spiritual tests that get supplied when the wrong people have power. So I want to take a couple examples of spiritual tests that are just widely being blasted everywhere. In Dallas, there's a salon owner who got 7 days in jail for reopening her shop in defiance with the restriction orders. So, according to the article, which I don't trust the media, but they've got to be pushing this story for a reason. The reason being they want to promote fear. They want people to be scared to open businesses in defiance of the orders. They've got to make an example of her. But what's going to happen is this example is going to turn around on them where people support the woman over they support the governmental decision to put her in jail and fine her. And you can already see that with the GoFundMe that has started. So, anyways, the salon owner is given the option to apologize for being selfish for having her salon open while everyone else is closed. Now, if we could talk to this lady and see if this was a pattern maybe from her childhood or something like that, she may have been in this position before. But right now, this is in a court situation. So if she doesn't, she's going to pay a fine. She's going to get shut down until Friday, and she's going to go to jail. So, in this paradigm of things, she tells the court, I have to disagree with you, sir. When you say that I'm selfish because feeding my kids is not selfish. I have hairstylists that are going hungry because they would rather feed their kids. So, sir, if you think the law is more important than kids getting fed, then please go ahead with your decision. But I am not going to shut the salon. So she has totally stood in her personal power. This allows a lot of her energy systems, chakras, meridians, and different things to stay open because she's making a statement. I am not going to lie or abandon and betray myself and my beliefs in order to resist jail time or fines. No matter what the consequences are for standing in my personal truth and what I believe in, I will face them. Bring it. And this is what we're designed to do. We're designed to stand in our personal power against tyranny. So she has probably kept all these energy systems shining even brighter because she's making the right choice. So it's hard when you don't understand how spiritual tests work to not drop into negative emotions about the government, about what's going on. But when you realize that all life situations, each other, all these little games that we play are simply here to develop and strengthen us, then you understand the role that each side plays and you let go of those negative emotions. You get let go of judgments. You let go of anybody being right or wrong, and you remain in unconditional love, compassion, and really high vibrations regardless of the situation, because you know it's designed to test her. It's designed to test every single one of us. It happens to us on a daily basis in all kinds of different life situations. So if you look at the chakras, you can see, she's got her crown chakra open because she's just having faith that standing what she believes in is going to protect her, regardless of what they threaten. She's keeping her brow chakra open because she's not seeking to control the situation. She's being very connected to her own personal insight, communicating what she feels. Her heart chakra is open because she's being a solid sense of support to herself. And heart chakra shutdowns happen when people run over you and you don't stand up for you. The solar plexus is the inner warrior. This is our own hero, heroine that lives inside of us, that takes control and harnesses our willpower to create this world, to step up to darkness and make our light shine brighter. So all of these chakras are going to be open. All of the meridians are connected and radiant circuits. I'm not going to get into the whole science of this because the point is that it's all interconnected. And these chakras, these meridians, radiant circuits, all of these things are connected to our physical body, to where if we shut them down, physical illness is a repercussion. So it's all interconnected. Life is interconnected. And in order to achieve new ways, new levels of being, we ourselves have to constantly radiate this light in all situations, no matter how dark it seems. So one more situation. We have essential workers right now. They're making less money than they could be making on unemployment. This is the perfect way to test us to see if we will drop into blaming other people. The government is definitely corrupt. But will we be envious and jealous of them? Complain about the situation? Get angry? All of these things are marked in, basically the scales are on the narcissist, the evil side, in order to test what's inside of us. When we decide to see, oh, this is a game, this is deciding whether or not I will step into ego or my true self, which is understanding that the situation is designed to see what's inside of you, love, gratefulness for it, because these setups are designed to test us. Will we be envious and jealous of our friend who calls us and is like, well, I didn't wake up till 10 and then I did some yoga and I don't know, watch some TV. Meanwhile, you're at your job working at something you probably hate for slave wages. And if you're worried about the coronavirus, putting yourself in harm's way. So it's a perfect way to see, will you get envious and jealous of your friend, even though they're friends? It's still a perfect situation to see what's inside that person. This happens in all kinds of ways, big and small. These are just examples. It happens in life every day, all day long. The laws of the universe are designed to push us. I know we all want to eat Cheetos and see Mickey, but that's not what we're here for. We attract everything back to us, including what we hate, hold anger, bitterness, resentment. Anywhere we have these negative ego emotions comes back to us. In order to see, have you learned what you needed to know yet? Are you going to overstep the ego narcissistic mindset in order to release the need for these power paradigms to be completely set up backwards? What are you going to choose? When you are intimidated, just like they were doing with the salon owner, when you are triangulated, everybody says these people are selfish, that are opening up, putting people in danger. This is how they use triangles, gaslighting the number. The coronavirus numbers are not bad, but there is a lot of twisting going on where even if someone has an underlying health condition, they're saying it's coronavirus. So there's a lot of gaslighting going on in order to push fear. So you've got to decide, what will you choose? You're under the firing gun. Are you going to abandon and betray yourself and what you believe in? Or will you stand for what you are, who you are, what you feel, and your personal freedoms, no matter what the consequences are? There has to be consequences in order to test you. So we have to use our body like a living expression of light through all situations, and let this darkness strengthen us. See what it's designed to teach us, where it's pushing us to the edges of ourselves. And when you can see your own ego and your own narcissistic behaviors at work, you can unconditionally love someone. If you're at that job you hate and your friend calls you to say, well, I just did what I wanted to do all day and I'm making more money than you, and you can see how you want to feel jealous and bitter and all these kinds of emotions, then when someone else does that to you, you can unconditionally love them because you know how the ego works. You know how the negative emotions work. You know how the spirit works and how all of these little games and situations are designed to develop us. It's a whole new state of being. And until we get to this state of having no negative emotions, not making judgments for either side, because it's all a working organism that is allowing each party to test and develop each other. It's like if you had a personal trainer and you paid for them to help you get stronger and you want to get mad at them because they made you do 10 extra push ups. Well, that's how the narcissists of the earth are. We've got to stop being angry with them and say, what is this designed to teach me? Where am I failing a spiritual test? Where am I dropping into ego? Where am I seeing the narcissist inside of me where I can move into unconditional love and forgiveness? It's a whole new state of being. And this is where we're going with the enlightenment. This is where we're going with people understanding how these concepts work, the physical body and our light body, our spirit. So I hope that helped you to understand what's going on with coronavirus, the tyranny, and how we can move out of it because we are powerful beings. And when we learn what we're supposed to teach us from these situations, step into our personal power, we can design new systems, new ways, and work together. So I hope you have a great Wednesday. You can find me at www.narcissistnirvana.com. I've got a new book coming out about toxic relationships here very soon, so I'll keep you updated on that. And I've also got an online program, so check me out or subscribe to get new videos every Wednesday and understand what's going on with your spirit, with your body, with toxic people, and what they're designed to teach us so we can stop feeding the beast, guys. Love y'all.